How's everybody doing? It's 4:55 a.m. on 10/22/2022, and I'm not tired yet. Of course, I work third shift, so that's not unusual. So I figured I'd come on and do a little bit of a live here, going over a case that's was brought to my attention a few weeks ago. Um, nope, I don't want that. That brought to my attention a few weeks ago regarding a case uh, that I know a little bit about, and let's see, I'm trying to find a background. Just bear with me here. Let's see here. There we go. That's better. Okay, let's get rid of this. All right. So it's a case involving a girl named Mindy West, uh, right here in New Hampshire, and I actually kind of grew up with her in London there, and I always thought it was weird um, that she ended up being murdered. Uh, so we're going to go over a little bit of the basics here on this live stream. So give me a minute, I'll pull up some stuff for you guys. So I remember Mindy being a quiet kid. Uh, she lived right down the road from me in Londonderry, and she just I always remember her being really quiet. So that's what struck me here. I don't remember her having a ton of friends. Of course, I was young then, and then I became a hoodlum. So, um, but let's go over this here and see what we can figure out here. So hopefully I don't get struck again here. So let's see if I can do this. Shut up. Right, so I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, so there she is. So I'm going to read this here. So she was 31. This is from WMUR News 9 local, the only local media station we have here in New Hampshire. It's an ABC affiliate. So 24 years. I don't know when this was done. This is October 3rd, so it's pretty close. So she was found in Manchester, and the case remains unsolved. A couple of more points here. She was last seen, it says around July 28th, 1998 in Manchester. She wasn't reported missing until July 30th. The body was found a few days later, and the case status remains unsolved. So, let's see. I know a little bit about this case because I remember hearing about it um, back then. Of course, like I said, it's 24 years ago, so um, it's not that fresh in my mind here. So basically, it states in 1998, Minnie West's body was found in Manchester South End. I'll pull up a map too to show you where that is in a couple of minutes. She was reported missing. She was found strangled to death and tied to a tree in a small patch of woods off of Hughes Road in Manchester. So let me pull that up here. Here. Oops. Still getting used to this thing, so bear with me. Okay, so I don't know if anybody can see that, but okay, so this is the highway here. This is Hughes Road here. These pins basically are where uh, I believe it's right in here where she was found. So let's go back to this. It's me. So it doesn't give an exact. Let's see if I can figure that out exactly where the body was found. So she was found strangled to death and tied to a tree in a small patch of woods off of Hughes Road. I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Detective John Patty told WMUR in 2005 that the whole key to this case is the location where she was discovered. She was really smart. Mindy West, I remember, was really smart. I was not. And there's a lot of other stuff that was going on. There it is. Okay, so they show the patch of woods here. I'll see if I can go down there or have one of my friends take a few pictures over there. Oh, that's that. Okay. All right, let's go back to the case here. because she was last seen alive around the 28th in 1998. So it would have been nice and warm. In the area of Concord Street in Manchester. So that's much further down towards the main town. So the south end is a little bit more rural. Her friends at the time didn't think much about not seeing her, but her family knew that something was wrong. So, authorities believe she may have been last seen with her boyfriend, but there was a lot of drug use involved, and a lot of the memories weren't complete. She also turned to sex worker. And there was another case who was strangled to death in 1997, Rosalie Miller. I don't know her. Her case remains unsolved too. It's not known if the cases are connected. I'm pretty sure they must have looked into that. Thousands of leads, collected hundreds of interviews over the years, but the case has never been solved. So that's strange. I didn't even know about this one here. Let's see if I can figure this out.
For the easy and the complex, the small stuff and the big.
This is in Auburn. So Auburn, let's get another map out here for you. So let's remove this for now. I'm going to go here. Okay, so here's Manchester. This is a map of southern New Hampshire, all the southern New Hampshire towns. So basically in New Hampshire, you have all of the people that basically live in New Hampshire in the south, and in the north, nobody. Except for a couple of towns like Lebanon and Portsmouth, which is not in this general map here. But here's Auburn. Auburn is right next to Manchester. So if you're going east, you're going to go through Auburn regardless. And then if you're going west, you're basically going to go towards Vermont. So it's very close. I mean, so I'll read this one here to you. I can't believe I got to keep doing this. 31 for $25, I guess. So let's back to here. All right, so this case, I don't know a lot about. Woman's body was found in Auburn 25 years ago, so it was a year before the other one. And this too hasn't been solved. She was from Manchester and 36 years old, so she's a little older. Body was found in a partially wooded area on a residential lot along the Londonderry Turnpike, so that runs kind of north and south. Asphyxiation due to ligature strangulation, so it's definitely a homicide. She had a tattoo on her left forearm. They were professionally done, so I'd like to know if that place is still in business. She had a third homemade tattoo on her left shoulder, so she was into tattoos for sure. And that's it. That's all. That's the breaking news from
We're here with
New
the
Hampshire's
affordable
finest.
local loans, easy to manage.
But it's strange, it's definitely strange that this was a year before this.
Accounts and financial advice to help you blaze a trail.
I wonder if I can pull up a picture of her. Okay, so where am I? Here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's just the same stuff. So let's get out of here and bring this one up. All right, we need some music. Okay, so this is from Department of Justice here in New Hampshire. It's part of their cold case unit. And it basically says the same stuff. There's a tip form, so if you have any tips, you can go to State Police of New Hampshire, toll free. But there's no more information about that on the site, too. It doesn't look like it anyways. Let's see here. Let's go to, what was her name? Miller. Right in here somewhere. Trying to find the pin. Sometimes you got to wonder if some of these cases, the person themselves that did the crime is dead or killed themselves. Gotta be. It is Mindy West there. I can't find her pin. That's weird. Gotta be in here somewhere. Has to be. There she is right there. I had it. No, I lost it. Okay, well, anyways, I'll try to figure that out later. But let's go. That doesn't tell us anything either. So that's the map of all of the unsolved cases here in New Hampshire. And this is as of, let's see, I don't think I've, so it's got to be up to date, I think. So yeah. It's in here somewhere. What is it? No, I can't see it at all. Anyways, so maybe I'll try to find some more articles here. Let's go back to this here. Department of Justice, Criminal Journal. Okay, let's read this one here. So she was 31. She was she's my age. Basically my age. I think she might have been actually a year older. Sure. I could probably do the math. We had another. This is from the Criminal Journal. This is must be an out of state. So this is another article. Okay, after graduating from Londonderry High School with exceptional grades, she went to the University of New Hampshire, but dropped out during her freshman year and became heavily involved with drugs. I think her mom died from cancer. Yep, there it is. She struggled with drug addiction. And obviously it turned worse after her mother died of cancer. She wasn't able to hold a steady job, and she had to, I don't like to use the word prostitution, so I'm going to use the word sex worker convictions. She had a 2-year-old daughter. The state pushed her over the edge when it took her to court, and they wanted her to pay child support. Oh. I can see where that would be a problem. So she contacted her father every week. They're very quiet people. I don't ever remember hearing from her. Of course, we were a little different. Let's go back here. She was supposedly last seen in the area of Concord Street with her boyfriend. So let's do that. Let's go to Concord Street, because I can do that. That's the zone, for sure. So here's Hanover Street. Lowell Street, Concord Street. So it's parallel to Hanover Street. I haven't been down in Manchester in a while, so. So Elm Street's going to be over here. Library. There's Bridge Street. Yeah, so it's basically the street between Bridge Street and Hanover Street, which is right here. And then, so this is going towards the city, main part of the city. So. This is going to be Elm Street right here. So basically, you have the east side of Manchester, which is here, and then the west side, which is over here. To the left, this is the main city street. This is where all the buildings are. So this diner is fantastic right here. Okay, so there's the Veterans Park. So she was last seen in this area here, and that's basically where the zone is. We used to call it the zone, because if you want drugs, this is the place to do it. Not even showing anybody that. Let's show this so that everybody can see it, not just me. So like I said, to the left of this is the main street. You have the east side, which is here on the right, and the west side to the left. And these streets run east to west. This is north and south here. So Concord Street is between these two streets, Bridge Street and Hanover Street. Those are the main two streets. So it's in here. So she was found, Mindy West was found right somewhere in here. And like I said, if you want to find drugs, this is the place to do it. We used to call it the zone. So like I said, there's a diner here. That's the diner. There's a whole bunch of bars here. Up and down the street, this is the zone. Short. In fact, I live somewhere around here. East High Street. And off of Bridge Street, off of Hanover Street, a little bit around. So anyways, let's go back to this here. On July 30th, 1998, she was reported missing. She was supposedly last seen in the area of Concord Street with her boyfriend. That's probably suspect number one. But police officials stated that the witnesses who provided that information were involved in drugs and they therefore weren't credible. But that's not right. Nearly 3 months later, on October 4th, Mindy West was found dead in a wooded area near a residential neighborhood just off of Hughes Road. I know exactly where that is. So that's the only thing. She was strangled, but they must have considered it not an accident or not suicide. Strangulation. And it's basically the same information, just a little bit more about the family. Again, they've interviewed hundreds of people throughout the years. So yeah, there's not a lot of information going on about this here. Like I said, this is the first installment of this one here, so I'll probably do another one. I know there was a person that was a teacher or something, and then she went into true crime. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some information from her. But it's just strange how there's two incidents within a year of each other, and this one doesn't mention anything about the Rosalie one, so I don't know if that was put in there. So there she is. Very beautiful girl. It's tough, when you see cases like this here, especially when you know them. I mean, I didn't know her that well, but I didn't know her. I think she had a brother too. I'll have to ask my buddy, but I'm pretty sure she had a brother. Younger brother. I'm not sure about that. That's it. So we got, what do we got? So I'll try to get some more information for you. Talking about live some I just think about it. It's not far from, Concord Street. You go up east. You just keep going east, and there you're basically right. You know, see if I can. They don't have a big view of the town. I'm trying to find you a better view here. But it doesn't like I'm going to be able to find a good image. Everything's basically of the river and downtown. But I guess I could show you that. Okay, that's the best I'm gonna get for now because I'm getting a little tired here. So let's this is a license, so I think I can do this here. So that's the town here. And this is looking. So whenever you see these mill buildings here, you know you're getting close to the west side. So this is the east side here, and I believe this is Hanover Street, and over here, I know this is Bridge Street for sure. This is Hanover Street right here, and then this is Bridge Street. So Concord Street is right in between these two buildings. Bridge Street is right here. It goes all the way. There's the bridge there. So Concord Street is right between this here and this here. There you go. I don't know if this picture is recent because there's a civic center here now. I don't know if that's accurate. That's licensable. I can't lose that one. Give me 2 seconds here. So basically, Hughes Road runs parallel to the mall in New Hampshire. So if you go across Brook, yeah. So there's the brook. It's Nuts Pond. It's Crystal Lake. So Glass Brook. Here. That's it. That's all I can go any further than that. But anyways, it's right in here. This is the highway. So this is Glass Brook. It runs. And this is the road. And this goes back around to this is the mall in here. This is South Willow Street. Which goes over the highway. The highways. This is 93 north and south. But the mall's in here somewhere, and she was found right over here. I may be way off. She might be in here somewhere. These woods here. There's a development here. Here's the mall. This is the development. So she's pretty much right here. So as I was saying, here's the mall. This is the highway here, north and south, 93. I might have said 89 before. It's 93. And if you keep going this way here, she basically was found in here. This is, I believe this is Coalhouse Road, right? This is, yeah, and Hughes Road runs like this. And then over here's Londonderry, out here somewhere. So she was found kind of like right in these woods here. So anyways, that's that. So I'll come out, I'll go down there and see if I can find out exactly where she was found. But it wouldn't be surprising for somebody to be dumped in here. I hate to use that word, but it wouldn't surprise me because it's especially at night. If it was at night, we'll check it out. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you everybody for joining, and if you can hit the like and subscribe, that would work. Other than that, thanks for coming in, and we'll see you later.